Welcome your faces back to a brand new video. Now in today's video we're going to be discussing a question that I see pop up quite a lot on social media, quite a lot on YouTube, and to be fair I hear people actually ask it to me in real life. And as you can already see by the title, that is, will Black Ops 1 be receiving a remaster? Now I've got a few points which kind of direct me into my opinion on the matter. As you can see in the background, you've got Black Ops 4 gameplay. I couldn't quite get any Black Ops 1 gameplay because I'm unable to record on the PS3 or the Xbox One and actually talk over it. So on the PS4, so that's why it's Black Ops 4 gameplay. But Black Ops 4 gameplay kind of links into one of the points, or a couple of the points to be fair, about what I think about the matter of a new remaster of Black Ops 1. So getting into it first, you'd have to start with Modern Warfare Remastered. So that was the one and only full Call of Duty game which had a full remaster. So looking back at that game now, the game done well in terms of sales and everything, but Activision kind of came out and admitted it was kind of an experiment to see how a remastered game would do. So they put aside Raven Software to basically create this game. I think there's like some other smaller companies, I think that's Phoenix or something. But to see how well a game could be developed as a remaster and see how well it would do. So the game done fairly well, but compared to the amount of people who just went on and on and on about it, about how this game needs a remaster, I don't think it quite done the sales and kind of like gave Activision a reason to be like, yeah, we definitely need to recreate old video games when we could be innovative and try and create new games which fit the modern era a bit more. Now obviously I'm well aware that Infinite Warfare was linked to the Modern Warfare game, so in order to actually buy Modern Warfare Remastered you did have to buy Infinite Warfare. But when you look at returning player base and maybe microtransactions on the Modern Warfare side of the game, I imagine they didn't actually reach the expectation of what the company Activision actually wanted anyway. So now kind of moving on to Black Ops 4 and what that has to do with my whole point behind will Black Ops 1 receive a remaster. And you kind of might understand where I'm going with this, and that's the fact that Black Ops 4 is a boots on the ground Call of Duty to start off with, but it also actually consists of 7 Black Ops 1 maps. Now off the top of my head you have Nuketown, Firing Range, Summit, WMD, Havana, Jungle, and also Launch in actual fact. So also on top of this, Black Ops 3 had a DLC 6 which got released right at the end, and Black Ops 3 already consists of Nuketown anyway, as we see in every Black Ops game, but it also consisted of Firing Range again, Jungle, and Summit. So my question would be, would the Call of Duty community really want to see a Black Ops 1 remaster when we've already had the maps in a previous Call of Duty and people weren't actually crazy bothered about it in that sense? So why are they going to be crazy bothered about it again if Black Ops receives a remaster on its own? I just feel like people were going to get bored of it without realising very easily, and I don't think Activision, Treyarch, I don't think they'll be making that mistake of making a game where people have played the maps over and over again to a point where they don't even realise they're bored of it. I mean, the community of Call of Duty is quite a strange community where they always moan how they want one thing, and the second they get it they moan they want the opposite to what they had before. You see it all the time in the community, and yeah, like this would be the same thing. So I just really don't think it would be a good idea for them to actually make Black Ops 1 to put all these same maps out here again, especially since Black Ops 1 on the PS3 and old gen actually do really well anyway. Now moving on, time of recording, the next Call of Duty coming out late 2020 is rumoured to be Black Ops Cold War. It might just be called Black Ops, we don't know that yet, but it's basically, in my opinion, going to be something very similar to what we see with Modern Warfare 2019, where it's going to be a soft reboot of the series, where basically they're going to be bringing the game out, probably going to bring in like an alternative storyline, either prior, mid, or unlikely to be future of the other campaigns have had. But basically, like Modern Warfare have done, like I say, in Infinity Ward, where they'll be bringing out the game. The name of the game sells it in its first place, and then they'll probably do a season progression like they have done with Modern Warfare. So like you see in Modern Warfare Season 1, they bring out some Modern Warfare 1 maps. Season 2, they bring out a couple Modern Warfare 2 maps. Season 3, they bring out a couple more Modern Warfare 2 maps, followed by some Modern Warfare 3 maps. And then what you end up seeing is Season 4 will come out, and you'll probably have a couple more Modern Warfare 3 maps, maybe a ghost map, maybe the odd ghost map. I doubt many ghost maps. So we'll see a similar thing in the Black Ops reboot which comes out. Like I say, as time of recording, we don't actually know what that game's called, but you can imagine what it's going to be about. You know that you imagine they're going to release a series where you have a season, where you have like a Black Ops 1, like the odd Black Ops 1 map. I mean, they've reused them so many times now. You probably get the odd 1 or 2. You'll then get Season 2 where you'll get the odd Black Ops 2 map. Maybe Black Ops 3 map in Season 3, I don't know, because those maps are designed very different. But overall, my opinion with this whole thing kind of goes that I don't think we're going to be seeing a Black Ops 1 remastered. I think the evidence is quite compelling that there's not going to be a Black Ops 1 remaster. But you never know, we could see it a lot further down the line with the PS5. You never know. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, I do really appreciate it. And until my next video, peace.